E aí pessoal, boa noite. Vou ligar a câmera aqui. Desculpa a demora, tô acabando de configurar aqui a live, os chats também. Acabou de configurar aqui. Agora tem que ficar vendo o chat pelo celular, que é sem monitor. Como já falei, né, que queimou, não sei quando vai chegar o outro. Enfim, vamos lá pessoal, continuar o Terminator, resistência. Voltei à base, pra quem não comprou a última live dele que eu fiz tem mais 2 semanas eu acho, 3 semanas, coisa assim. Eu achei a base do local da resistência, eu fiz contato lá e tal. Já tem uma arma laser já, pra combater os T-800, porque a arma normal não acontece nada, tem que ter arma laser. Vou pegar a missão pra fazer. Lembrando que o jogo é tipo mundo aberto, tá? Aqui eu tô na área segura.
What's new with you?
I've been ordered to go to Pasadena to collect some intel. Is there anything you need from there?
Right now, I don't need anything. But there's something you might be interested in. When we were running away the other day, Colin was supposed to bring something. Boxes of adrenaline, painkillers, and who knows what else. Since he didn't bring anything with him, I'd imagine everything's still there. Those stimulants might be useful to you. When used in small doses, they can improve focus and alertness. If I were you, I'd take a look.
Vamos seguir a história dela. Melhor, né?
You never told me you had a husband.
You never asked.
Ele está naquele acampamento com você?
Was he at that camp with you?
He was. Sweet little man. I had to take care of him when they sent us to work, because he was so fragile. Back at the camp, I used to think that the machines kept Peter alive to get me to cooperate. So when there was an opportunity to run, we had to take it. And we did. We ran with this little child that I had started to love. I felt that she was mine.
Qual era o nome dela?
What was her name?
Her name was Taylor. Peter said it sounded too manly, so I said, good, we'll finally have a man in the family. But as you know nowadays, no story has a happy ending.
Morreu.
She died shortly after. We buried her, and we stopped talking to each other.
Pessoal, lembrando que eu posso ver chat do
The
YouTube, tá?
annihilation line caught up with us. We got separated. I ran
Eu
away.
estou sem monitor, tô vendo pelo celular aqui.
At least, I hope he did. That's all.
You didn't change your mind about joining the resistance?
No, I'm packed and ready to go. You're the one that kept saying that we're going when in fact we're not.
Agora ele consertou o
really
ônibus,
pissed
pô,
me
não
off,
menti antes.
I must say.
Valeu. Tô aqui abrindo a pouco, vou pegar item.
He really took a bite out of me. I don't remember getting this cut.
Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
Jacob.
E aí?
Laura tells me you're looking for volunteers that'll join the resistance. You can count me in. It only seems fair since I owe you my life.
Isso aí, vamos aumentar a resistência contra a SkyNet.
Looks like things are finally starting to go our way.
Estão mesmo. Não tem mais nenhum item, já peguei tudo. Aqui é para criação. Putz, a mochila tá cheia. Não consigo vender alguma coisa aqui, peraí. Eu quero 3, né? Aqui é o upgrade. Tá bom.
I see you got that bus running again.
You didn't think I would, did
Não
you?
me subestime.
Well, don't wrap me off just yet. I still got it. Anyhow, I got something for you.
Faca de exterminação. Interessante, hein?
It's called a
Vai ser bem útil isso aí.
termination knife. It's supposed to shut down a Terminator with a single stab. So, if you're sneaking and you want to take them down silently, well, that's your go-to weapon. I guess you could say it terminates Terminators. Wow, that was almost as bad as Jan.
Onde você conseguiu isso?
Where did you get that?
A group of travelers
de
came by
viajantes.
earlier. We traded, talked for a while. Actually, they said something that got my attention. Something about meeting a guy out there who kept asking about Jacob Rivers. He said it didn't seem right. You don't think it's that thing that you told us about before, do you? Sorry, I probably should have said something right away.
Uma história dele.
What's on your mind?
You really got me thinking about old Tucker again. In times like these, I wouldn't mind having him around. He always know what to do. He was the only one who didn't lose his mind after Judgment Day.
O que ele fez?
What did he do?
He finally found me hiding below the
Encontrou
stage.
escondido embaixo do palco.
Such a nervous wreck. So to try to calm me down, he just said, "That
Essa banda era
band
uma merda
sucked
mesmo.
anyway." Tucker said, "We need to be calm right now." I listened to him. We all did. Survivors from the concert.
Did you drive someplace safe?
It was my first call. Just drive. Gave it a shot. We kept
Esse cara
running
parece
into
muito o
these
personagem do
sandstorms.
Dying Light, cara. Ele jogou
Every
Dying Light, eu vou
car
lembrar dele.
fucked
É
up after
igualzinho.
a couple of miles. Turned out that atomic dust ain't so great with engines. Finally, we found a couple houses, but the people there were as confused as we were. All the communication went to shit.
Pessoal, tá boa a
Tucker
qualidade aí.
managed to find
Se
some
tiver, dê um
batteries
joinha aí pra eu
and,
saber no
we sat
chat.
in front of our boombox.
Pedaço do áudio e do som, meu áudio, o som do jogo e do vídeo também.
Cities that were hit by
Eu não
the
posso
nuclear
monitorar aqui,
bombs.
que tô sem monitor. Quantas cidades foram atingidas?
How many cities were hit?
I don't know exactly how many, but it took them a couple of minutes just to go through the A's. We looked at each other crying. We just wanted to go home and be with family, but Tucker said that for now, the safest place there is right where we were. So we decided to stay and start a camp.
Ah, pode pegar a faca aqui, né? Tem que voltar a Pasadena. Pasadena onde tudo começou. Opa, moleque.
You're going to Pasadena?
Yep, I am.
I have a mission for you. A secret mission. Super important. Probably the most important of them all.
What is it?
Could you bring me my chalk?
Giz.
Chalk?
Yeah. It's at my house. The one with the beware sign on the side. Could you bring it to me? I mean, if you could. I did bring you that bullet one time.
I'll see what I can do.
Cool.
Legal. Tá cheio de missão pra fazer lá em Pasadena. Bora, Pasadena. Simbora, agora o bicho pega. Agora já posso destruir os T-800, pessoal. Porque até a live anterior não podia. Que ele só... Tiro normal não tem efeito contra ele. Então é difícil pra crescer. Ele te vê e te mata na hora. É bem difícil. Era, né? Agora eu posso atirar neles e destruir. Os T-800. Ainda bem, porque Eu morri várias vezes com eles nas missões anteriores. Tinha que passar sempre escondido. Vamos para Pasadena.
Rivers, are you
Chegamos.
receiving me?
I am.
Good. I marked vantage points on your map. Use them to take pictures of the SkyNet installations. And although this is a recon mission, you have clearance to engage at will. Over and out.
Putz, não acredito. Eu queria usar a visão. Eu tenho uma visão que enxerga os robôs de longe. Coisas acontecem. Aliás, tem drone, tem turret, tem robô gigante, tem T-800, tem vários tipos de robôs da SkyNet. Isso aqui é um joguinho muito injustiçado, tá? Não é um jogo, não, mas é bem feitinho.
Rivers,
Dá pra
are
jogar
you
numa
receiving
boa.
I am.
E roda a 60 frames no PS4,
I
tá?
marked
No
vantage
PS4.
points on your map. Use them to take pictures
Roda
of the
60,
SkyNet
que nem Call of
installations.
Duty, por exemplo.
And although this is a recon mission, you have clearance to engage at will. Over and out.
Ah, esse aqui. Opa. Passou um rato ali. Peraí, pessoal, como é que desliga a lâmpada? Ah, tá. Vai segurar o botão. Nossa. O jogo é difícil, hein, gente? Só pra avisar, tá? Malditas aranhas da SkyNet. É bom que tem itens pra pegar. Peraí. Deixa ali dentro, tem alguma coisa ali dentro.
Private, there's a strong possibility that you'll encounter a T-47 there. It's SkyNet's newest Walker-type HK. If you can, take a photo of a functioning unit that we can analyze. Over and out.
Opa. Olá, Kaique. Cara, muito pequenininho, chatinho do celular, dá nem pra enxergar. Célula de plasma. Droga. Putz, não acredito, tem outra porta pra abrir. Comercial. Isso vale dinheiro. Eita! De onde veio isso aqui? Ih, rapaz, tem 800 ali. Tem 800 incendiário. Opa. Uau, desgraçado. Eita, tá limpo. Vai dar onde? Onde eu tava, né? É. Eu nem vi que tinha uma passagem aqui. Criança de criação, opa, só tem um desse aqui, não, tem 17 desse. Muito item aqui. Daqui a pouco tentei abrir naquela hora e não consegui. E aí, Paulo, beleza? Tava na esquina. Pera aí, pessoal. Por que fechar, né? O que é isso aqui? Tecido. Pergunta aí, Kaique. Tem 800 vindo ali. Olha as torretas da SkyNet, cara, é gigante. Porque é véia, porque é Via Láctea, sei lá. que eu subo? Eita. Ver se pega o ratinho. Caraca. É esse que eu tô. Não tem nada. Baú aqui. Tinha um medkit, pelo menos isso, né? Não tinha nada não. Mochila aqui, a bolsa cheia de item. Tem que ir ali em cima.
Sending me the first set of pictures.
That's exactly what we need. Move to the second point.
Agora quebrou. Putz, que a mochila tá cheia, não acredito. Vou fazer grana. Fazer dinheiro. Pam, 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 pam. Musiquinha do Estrela do Futuro. Putz, não vai pegar nada. Só comercial posso pegar pra vender. Abre. Postos avançados SkyNet. Esse eu nunca vi. Sentiu a piada aí do Kaique, Paulo?
Commander, I've encountered SkyNet's plasma storage.
You have a green light to destroy any SkyNet structures in Pasadena. But keep in mind that is not your highest priority.
É o que tem
If you
turreto.
want to save ammo, overloading the main computer at any storage facility will do the trick.
O Retinho já me viu. Era. Isso aqui parece que joguei em freeway de batalha. Na minha época era assim. Vamos defender agora. Torretinha salvou, hein? É bom que pegou munição. Onde tu tava, hein? Eu nem sei. Tombas. Opa, vai explodir tudo. Morri.
Good to hear, Rivers.
Caraca.
Now proceed with your mission.
Blackout. Pô, aquele ali é grande, hein? Vou lá embaixo ver se tem algum item. Quer dizer, esse tinha já era, né? Ele é um T-47. Qualidade terrível. O chão é alto, hein? Eita, tá subiu lá a nossa míssil. Caraca, sai na hora. Ai, corre. Opa. Só tô abaixando aqui já.
Neutralized. You were supposed to take a picture of a functioning unit. We were trying to inspect their AI protocol while they're operating out in the field. Just proceed with your main objective, Private.
Pra lá, em cima. Opa. que subir. Onde tem uma escada aqui? Ai. É. O que é isso aqui? Comercial para fechar. Tudo isso vale dinheiro. Baú. Porra. Acho que subir mais. Tem escada para subir. Nem vi que tinha escada aqui ainda. Tem outro?
Second batch going through.
Got it. One more to go.
A casa do moleque é aqui, né? E o molequinho quer alguma coisa daqui. Nada ali. 21 gás, ó. Vamos ver, tá bom. Olha o negócio do moleque, hein? X que ele pediu. Não é por aqui? Ah, vambora. Acho que é aqui, ó, que eu tenho que ir. Caraca. É aqui, ó, a casa dele. Garoto. Até os dias do moleque, né, pra estar aqui. Tem vela. Aqui era onde eu tava, cara, isso do jogo. Foi o que eu lembrei. Uma coisa marcando aí no mapa. Será que é lá em cima ou lá embaixo?
That's Jennifer's father.
Putz, o mochila tá cheio. Livro de habilidade, opa. E o giz não tá aqui. Cara, Jennifer. Cara, o giz do moleque não tá aqui. fabricar, que assim eu gasto. Putz, não dá pra pegar ainda. É legal que os itens essenciais são tipo infinito, né? Nunca acaba o espaço. Putz, achei.
Empty. Now where's the rest?
Finalmente.
Is that a map to your hiding place, Patrick?
Finalmente achei. Os giz do moleque. Que isso? Vou sair daqui. Não dá pra pegar a escopeta. Ah, deixa. Não tem problema não. Coisa aqui em cima. Tem um T-800 ali, né? Nada aqui. Tá bem, cara. Não tem aqui.
That's the last one.
Good job with these pictures, Rivers. We're one step closer to preparing a counterattack. I'm starting to see why SkyNet isn't so fond of you. Now get your ass back to the shelter.
A gente volta pra Pasadena. Para o esconderijo. Não mais perto. coisa. Tem uma coisa especial aqui dentro. Eu já encontrei a caixa de giz, não já? Tem outra caixa?
That's quite an imagination you've got there, Patrick. That should do.
Era outra caixa de giz. Bora. Só tá fora daqui. Eu vim por ali, né? Mas é um buraco que eu entrei. Ah não, é ali mesmo, peraí. Onde que eu entrei? Era um buraco no chão. Mais fácil, né? Onde eu vou? Pra lá ou pra lá? Eita, eita. Morreu. Não acredito. Isso que dá, sai que no louco correndo não dá certo não. Vai dar cocheada, beleza? Eu tô sem monitor, cara. Acho que tem que olhar só pelo celular. Cara, será que salvou ali naquela hora do que eu peguei o giz, cara? Putz. Meu monitor queimou, cara, na semana passada. Carregar o cenário. Pô, não acredito, cara. Já hackeei a posta avançada. Ah não, tô naquela parte mesmo. Esse é outro posto avançado. Aqui é assim, se correr o bicho pega, se ficar o bicho come. E aí, Cauã? Até quanto tempo de live, hein? Deixa eu ver.
Jacob, how is Pasadena? You know what? Forget I asked. I don't want to know. I'm just glad that you're all right.
And how are you doing?
I guess I'm a little nervous before tomorrow.
Aren't you curious about what happened in Pasadena?
No.
No.
I think I'd rather keep that place in the past. Actually, I have a confession to make. I've never been outside of Pasadena until now. Can you believe that?
Não me surpreenda, a sua casa.
That's not surprising. After all, that's where your home is.
Where it used to be. Right now, I'm going to try someplace new to call home. I did my traveling through pictures and postcards that wanderers brought with them. My favorite had a little flamingo drinking water from a lake on it. Its long red neck curved like a snake. Patrick's mother gave me that postcard. It's funny how I never met my mother, but I was around to see Patrick's leave him.
Sinto muito pela sua
I'm
mãe.
sorry to hear about your mother.
Don't be. I had a pretty good childhood, apart from the nuclear holocaust and all. I remember the day Patrick's mom brought him in. They were both tired and dirty, so we took care of them. Patrick was crying a lot. He was teething at the time. I think that was what scared her away. She just couldn't handle the crying.
Como ela estava?
How was she?
I loved her. For the time she was with us, I liked to pretend she was my mother, too. After she took off, I was devastated. But my father said, "You need to grow up. You have a brother now." So I burned the postcard. The little red flamingo flew up in flames. And I promised myself I'd never be weak again. But I guess we all need someone we can be weak with sometimes, don't we?
Decidi o que vai fazer?
I never asked you. What are you planning to do tomorrow?
I've been meaning to tell you earlier, but I panicked. And that's because I decided to go with Ryan. We'll find somewhere safe, away from all this.
Então ela não vai pra
You have to
resistência.
understand, I need to do what's best for Patrick. I'm his big sis. I need to protect him. I haven't told him yet. He'll be devastated leaving you and Aaron, but I think it's for the best.
Beleza. Ó, Totó. Vamos dormir. Poucas horas depois.
Wake up! Wake up! We need to move.
Quem é essas figuras?
What's going on?
Everyone, wake up! You need to get out of here.
Who the fuck are you?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that you can't stay here any longer.
She asked a question, and I suggest answering.
You don't want to do that. I've got this place rigged with explosives, and there's a detonator in my pocket.
You got what?
Would you mind? Lower your gun, Ryan. He's the one that saved my life. What do you want from us? You have to get out of here. SkyNet's on its way. They finally found you.
What you mean they found us? They were looking for us?
Not for you. For him. He's essential to winning this war. SkyNet knows that. That's why they've been following him for months. I have to make sure nothing happens to him. In a couple of minutes, an infiltrator will walk in here trying to kill him. I can't let that happen. We have to bury that Terminator here once and for all.
All right, everybody, you heard him. Let's get moving. I'll get the bus ready.
There's no time for that. There's a passage here. It will lead you out. Use it.
What was that?
All right, everyone, get out!
Jacob!
Give me that. It's the same one. It's the same model.
Léo Schwarzenegger.
Leave! Now!
How the hell's he still alive?
Go! Go! Watch out! Don't just stand there! Run!
Não é o Schwarzenegger. É outro exterminador. Vamos todo mundo para resistência.
Baron listened to us. She could no longer deny that this infiltrator was a real threat. She decided to take everyone in, on her terms. The shelter was on high alert, but thanks to the intel I gathered in Pasadena, we slowed the advance of the Annihilation line and gained some time. Just enough to start preparing the counterattack.
Duas semanas depois. Param, pam, pam, pam. Esse aqui é um novo local seguro, né?
Sergeant, at ease.
Well, look at you, Sergeant. When you helped us in Pasadena the other day, I was trying really hard not to panic because you were only a private. Sorry for underestimating you. I guess I should salute or something?
Como está o Patrick?
How's Patrick?
Patrick.
Every day a little better.
Patrick, é Patrick.
Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's done a great job with him. I wish I could repay her somehow. It just doesn't seem that she needs anything.
Getting ready for another scavenging run?
No, I just came out here to catch my breath. Baron is giving us the entire evening off, believe it or not.
Doesn't sound like her. I need to report to Baron.
Yeah.
Rivers, DN 46890.
The commander is expecting you in the control room, Sergeant.
Beleza. E aí, Totó? Tem mais um Totó aqui. Como é que a gente botar esse carro aqui dentro, hein? Se não tem porta pra tirar ele. Outro também. Como é que botaram aqui dentro? Não tem porta de garagem pra tirar ele.
Maraschino cherries again.
I don't get it. How did they bring that buggy down here?
Aqui é o intendente. Pra itens, armas, essas coisas.
Are you all right?
Me? Honey, I'm about the most well-adjusted person in this goddamn place. It's the others you should be concerned about.
Ryan?
You mean Ryan?
Ryan ain't so hot either, but that's another story.
Jennifer?
Jennifer?
I'm worried about her. I'm the one that asked Baron to give her team a little break. Jennifer's been busy scavenging supplies for the soldiers, and she hardly had time to see Patrick. And now she's finally got a day off. She's avoiding him like the plague.
How's Patrick doing?
He's fine, but it wouldn't kill you if you checked on him yourself.
Beleza.
Is there anything you need?
No. I have to say the Resistance is pretty well supplied. Don't tell me you miss running errands for me. I don't believe that for a second.
And what about something other than medicine?
Honey, I'm not shy. I'll let you know if I need anything, okay? But thank you for asking.
Take care.
It's getting more and more crowded in here.
Alvin lost his spider scout again.
Man, I saw it crawling through the shelter earlier. Almost gave me a heart attack.
Morremos de Connor.
You wanted to see me?
You're finally here. Good. I have a special task for you. I want you to head downtown to check on the doctor.
Doctor?
Alvin. He's out there making sure that our defense systems are working properly. Ever since we went radio silent, I had a small team of trustworthy messengers maintaining communication between our outposts. They haven't returned, so I want you to go downtown and see why that happened. Could be nothing, but Connor doesn't want any hiccups while he's up there in North Division preparing the attack on SkyNet's central core.
Tem algum problema com o rádio?
Is there a problem with the radio?
The Annihilation line is within spitting distance of downtown. We suspect that SkyNet will be intercepting all transmissions from that location. So for now, we're going radio silent. That's why I need you to go there personally.
Núcleo Central?
Central core?
SkyNet's main reactor, the source of all their power. We shut down the central core, we shut down SkyNet. Connor's preparing the attack as we speak. So you understand we can't have any critical complications at this stage.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
Excuse me if I act a little surprised, Sergeant. But no one in here thinks it's wise to ask their superior personal questions. But since you did, I'll humor you. So, how did I get here? The same way you did. I was born, raised, and given a gun. We don't really have a say in what we do we? Or do I assume too much? Was it any different for you? Why do you fight, Sergeant?
Porque é a coisa certa a fazer.
It's the right thing to do.
There's nothing noble in what we do. Humans were fighting humans since the beginning of time. It just so happens that right now we have a common enemy. If it wasn't for the machines, we'd probably be fighting each other.
Se é assim que você vê a humanidade, por que lutar por nós?
If that's how you view humanity, are we even worth fighting for?
I'm just doing whatever it takes to survive. Saving humanity is just a bonus. Besides, I'm not a fighter. When I go out there in the middle of the night with my Westinghouse, I'm not looking for a fight. I look to seek and conquer. I'm not a fighter. I'm a bully.
E quem iria querer ser valentão?
Who wants to be a bully?
Believe me, there will come a time when you'll become whatever you need to be to survive. No one ever stands up to bullies. But I have to admit, it has its downsides. One of them being that no one ever asks me a personal question. At least not since Perry died. So congratulations, Rivers. Takes guts to stand up to a bully. I guess since your promotion, you got a little more cocky. Good for you.
Beleza. Cigarro. Lá vamos nós. Outra região, centro da cidade.
More wounded!
We need a medic over here! I'm telling you, I saw something.
What's happening, Private?
A couple of aerials flew in and dropped containers full of metals. They started shooting while our defense systems did nothing.
What about the doctor? Where's Alvin?
He's still out there.
All right.
There's one more thing. Before I got hit and dragged here, I saw something. I'm not sure, but I think it was one of our own soldiers that led SkyNet's attack.
Sergeant, we're outnumbered, and they keep bringing more wounded. We don't stand a chance. We have to evacuate.
Is Alvin still there?
He is, sir.
Then we're not leaving. We have to bring him back and see what the hell is going on with those defenses, and brief Commander Barron on what's happening here. I'm moving out. You stay here with the wounded.
You want me to break the radio silence?
At this point, it doesn't matter, does it?
Understood. Go ahead, sir.
You two follow me. We have to reach those defense systems.
Yes, sir.
Spiders up ahead! Got it! Lead the way! This way!
Good to see you, Sergeant.
What's the status?
We've got a defensive perimeter set up just down the road.
Doesn't seem to be working.
SkyNet dropped reinforcements behind their backs. Now they're between a rock and a hard place.
All right, we need to reach our guys. Let's clear the way.
T-47, watch out!
Flank it!
Take out those smaller units!
negócio ficou tenso aqui.
Now, shoot before it reboots!
Rockets!
Look for grenades! Final!
This way! It's just beyond that overpass!
Flamethrowers! Shoot the tank! Cover!
Porra. Ih, sem munição. Putz, cara. Essa aqui não faz defeito. Ó. E agora? Onde eu vou achar munição? Eu tenho que pegar... Porra, também não tem munição. Merda. Não tem munição, mano. Eu vou morrer aqui.
Take 2 of my men and proceed up that hill. We'll stay here to keep SkyNet away from you.
Sergeant, we got this. Go find the dock. Follow me. We need to rescue the dock before those tanks reach us. Oh, shit!
We're too late. They're already here.
O tamanho do bicho lá em cima.
This is it!
Take care of those drones!
It's clear. Wait here. I'll go get the doctor.
É a munição, né?
Alvin! Oh my
Oh,
god,
Doctor.
I'm actually glad to see you. What happened here? Why are the defense systems not working? They are working, but their target filtering has been reset to non-hostile. One of Baron's messengers came with the order to temporarily change it, so I did.
Baron's messengers. We need to leave now.
Yes, let's do that. I'm all for that.
Are you all right? We need to move.
You don't have to tell me twice. Escort secured.
Go!
I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
Como é que saiu correndo, cara? Eu morri ou... Não load pra alguma outra área?
Alvin! Oh my
Vou
god,
avançar porque é o mesmo diálogo. Tem que seguir o doutor. Sem morrer.
Are you all right? We need to move.
You don't have to tell me twice. Escort secured. Ah!
Go!
I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
Ariel! Okay, go!
It's turning around. It's right behind us.
Don't look back!
Good idea.
Agora deu. Deu tempo de live, pessoal. 1h41. Então vou salvar o jogo, pessoal. Já vou encerrar por aqui, tá? Só ver o que vai acontecer aqui no abrigo da resistência. Salvar.
You go talk to Commander Baron. I've had enough excitement for one day.
Aqui tinha um lugar pra salvar, não tinha?
Lay still. Thanks for getting us out of there, Sergeant.
Rivers, you want to explain to me what the hell happened?
We lost downtown.
I know that much. But how's that possible? What happened to our defense systems?
Alvin says one of our soldiers came with an order directly from you to reset the target settings for non-lethals.
He said what? Alright, this is what I want you to do. Find whoever is responsible for sending that order. All the messengers have GPS tracking, so we're keeping tabs on their location. Find them and bring them to me.
Understood.
And Rivers, Despite what I might say about our resident egghead, I truly have a hard time believing that my men are incompetent. So expect the unexpected. And you know what I mean by that.
Do you think the infiltrator's back?
We won't be sure until you find those messengers and confirm my suspicion.
Now that you mention it,
Será que tem um Schwarzenegger aí?
one of our soldiers said that it looked as if one of our guys led
Daqui a
SkyNet's
pouco
attack.
apareceu um exterminador, hein? Na missão
That only
anterior.
supports my case. As soon as you know what's going on, radio me.
Who's Perry? You mentioned him before.
The best soldier I ever fought beside. He was the one who brought me into the Resistance. It's actually a funny story. Years ago, when I was just a kid, I saw a SkyNet drone attacking some guy. Without thinking, I grabbed a rock and jumped on it. The guy was screaming the whole time while I beat the metal to the ground. Only when I was done did I realize he was trying to stop me.
You killed a drone with a rock?
I was young and stupid. Thank God the drone wasn't really armed, otherwise I wouldn't be here to tell you the story. He was a Resistance scientist, and that drone was one of his projects. So you can imagine he wasn't too happy when I smashed it to pieces. But he wasn't alone. There was this huge guy with a rifle on his shoulder, almost choking with laughter. I sure made his day.
That huge guy. Was that Perry?
Yes, it was. Commander Perry was in charge of this division before me. That scientist later told me that was the first time he ever heard Perry laugh. Somehow, Perry and I connected. He taught me how to channel my anger and get it under control. He introduced me to Connor, and that's how I got to the 132nd.
Whatever happened to the scientist?
He was always doing his experiments, trying to outsmart SkyNet. One day he fucked up, and because of that, he's no longer with us. I'd never thought I'd be reminiscing about the day I met them. This may come as a surprise to you, but it was the first metal I ever destroyed.
I'm not surprised. You were still just a kid.
That doesn't mean I didn't have a kill count back then. It just consisted of people. But that's a different story.
You want me to break radio silence?
They have a head start on us. At this point, we can't afford to lose any time.
Jacob, got a minute?
What's up?
I know you're busy, but I found something. Something I think you'll like. A tape from back in the day. I want to play it for you, but my boombox is busted, so if you're out there and find one that works, bring it to me, okay?
Can't you ask Jennifer or one of the other scavengers for help?
I already did, but they couldn't find anything. Just think about it, okay?
Wasn't expecting to find you here. You always seem to be out these days.
Yeah, that's true. Lately I've been making extra runs to stock up on resources. The truth is, I was even thinking about leaving. But right now, I'm just waiting for my team to head back to downtown to look for other survivors. Let's hope there still are some.
Is there something on your mind?
Actually, I have a secret to tell you. You've a fan. Patrick really looks up to you. It's good for him to have a role model. And I don't think he could have chosen better.
I don't think I'd make for a good role model.
Exemplo.
I never knew Jacob Rivers could be so coy. Be proud. You're a hero. The Resistance owes you a lot. And so do I. If you hadn't found us back in Pasadena, I don't know what would have happened. Well, actually I do. Exactly what the others said would happen. People were talking about the annihilation line months before it came. My father, of course, tried to turn it all into a joke.
But what did you think about it?
I didn't know what to think. Travelers would bring all sorts of gossip with them. But this kept coming back. When Patrick asked me if I was scared, I lied and said that I wasn't. You could feel the mood change at the house. The community my father tried to build started falling apart. Fewer and fewer people were coming by, and if they did, they weren't always friendly. We started to notice things going missing. Little things at first. People got nervous, and with time, it even got to my father.
What do you mean?
Well, for one thing, he stopped making jokes. It had never been as quiet at the house as it had been back then. After a while, my father changed the sign from welcome to beware. He put a lock on the door and started carrying a shotgun. I didn't even know he owned a gun. He always said he didn't believe in them. I wanted us to leave our house and run, but he didn't want to listen. Said it was the only place he could keep us safe. Thanks for letting me spill my guts like that.
I see that Patrick's doing better.
He is. He's a fighter. Certainly has more courage than I do.
Why did you want to leave?
In the face of what's going on now, it will sound stupid, but it just got to be a bit much, you know? With Patrick hurt, I started to wonder if I'm even doing him any good by sticking around. I've been trying to protect him all this time, but I couldn't. I've proven that much already. First in Pasadena, then at our hideout. I was thinking that maybe he'd be safer here at the shelter. But don't worry, I changed my mind since.
Deixa aparecer um computador para salvar o jogo. E aí eu vou encerrar a live. Meu pessoal, amanhã tô de volta com outro jogo, ou mesmo, não sei, vamos ver. Tem uns lançamentos aí para fazer vídeo também, fazer live. Eu acho que recebi antes do Natal, esse mês de dezembro, eu não fiz live até hoje. Vou começar a fazer essa semana. E continuar outras que eu fiz também, né? Continuar alguns joguinhos para terminar. Tudo ao vivo. Sinal de rastreamento. Normalmente tem uma coisa pra salvar aqui, ó, aquele cara, mas aqui não tem não.
More plasma containers. Looks like SkyNet's here for good.
Tem que pegar pra salvar aqui dentro, né? Eita! Já? Antes de salvar? Aqui, salvar. Bom pessoal, vou ficando por aqui então, beleza? Amanhã eu tô de volta. Continuar o jogo e mais coisas pra vocês, beleza? Então pessoal, boa noite. Deixa eu dar pro menu. Então pessoal, boa noite, fique com Deus, até a próxima. Abraço, boa noite e tchau.